more and more stuff. So, quick question. If you created a technology that could think faster than you, learn faster than you, and eventually replace half the things you do, would you maybe slow down and think that through? Or would you inject it into literally everything? Your job, your phone, your car, your relationships, and just hope it works out? Because that's basically what we're doing with AI. We all know that AI has improved people's lives in many ways, including helping doctors diagnose diseases faster, making navigation and travel more efficient, automating repetitive tasks at work, and even assisting with creativity like writing, music, and art. But with the good, there is always the bad. So welcome back to Waffle Ladders, the show where we climb the ladder of uncomfortable truths with a generous dollop of sarcasm. And today we're climbing through the 10 ways AI is set to make your life much worse. Let's climb the ladder. Number 10, decision fatigue on steroids. There was a famous study called the grocery store experiment. Basically, they took two displays, one with 24 jams and one with 6 jam choices. While more people stopped at the larger display, 10 times more people actually bought at the smaller one. Well, guess what? AI does this to you all the time. AI was supposed to simplify your life. But you ask, what should I watch? And here are 97 personalized recommendations. What should I eat? Here are 43 optimized meal options based on your mood, weather, and emotional instability. What should I buy? Here's a list so long you'll forget why you needed it in the first place.
So instead of making decisions easier, it just gives you more decisions.
Exactly. We replace confusion with mega confusion. Number 9, your attention span has been mapped and honed. AI has figured out exactly what keeps you hooked. Not in general, but specifically you. Your habits, your timing, your weaknesses. It's like having a digital drug dealer in your pocket, designed by people who know your brain better than you. And they show you the exact drug you'll buy. They measure how long you stay on a screen to the fraction of a second. You don't stand a chance unless you turn it off.
So that's why when I open my phone for one thing, I check the clock and it's suddenly 2 hours later?
Yep, you didn't lose focus. It was professionally extracted. Number 8, jobs won't just disappear. The remaining ones will get worse. Everyone's worried about AI taking jobs. And that is absolutely true for a lot of jobs that are repetitive and don't require much thought. So there will be a lot of unemployed, and a lot of jobs that remain will be majorly reshaped to employ AI. But here's the twist. Some of those reshaped jobs just become terrible. Instead of doing meaningful work, you'll be checking AI outputs, fixing AI mistakes. I've heard from software engineers I know that this can be a nightmare. Babysitting algorithms that mostly work.
So less creativity, more proofreading a robot.
Exactly. Congratulations. You've been promoted to AI Hall Monitor. Number 7, you'll trust things you definitely shouldn't. AI sounds confident, right? Even when it's completely wrong. Clear, polished, convincing, which is dangerous because humans tend to trust confidence over accuracy. AI once suggested using non-toxic glue on pizza to help the cheese stick better. That'd be interesting, right? It once insisted that humans could outrun horses over short distances. No. And it said Narnia was located between Poland and Germany. Last time I checked, that wasn't true. And my favorite, when asked how to cook chicken, it suggested putting a chicken into a steel container, then to place it in the dishwasher and running it through a cleaning cycle.
So it can just make stuff up.
Oh yeah, and the confidence it says it with is enough to convince many. Number 6, privacy is basically a suggestion now. AI runs on data, your searches, your habits, your conversations, your preferences, even things you didn't tell it. It can infer. Oh, and it never deletes anything. That's why we need all these data centers. Once it's in there, it stays there. There's no way to remove or control these databases. Do you know why? Because that is how they make their money, off you. So it makes a whole profile about you, and many of the things in the profile are derived from their algorithm.
So it knows stuff about me I didn't even say.
Correct. At this point, your phone knows you're hungry before you do. Oh, and if you say, I opted out, as my aunt used to say about someone who is clueless, bless your heart. Number 5, creativity starts feeling pointless. AI can now generate art, music, writing, videos in seconds, which leads to a dangerous thought. Why bother doing it myself? I mean, if it takes me months to write this book and AI does it in 15 seconds, is it worth it? And it's not just the speed, it's the volume. When the market is flooded with billions of good enough AI creations every single day, the human who spent 3 years on a masterpiece gets drowned out in the noise.
So the price of being unique basically drops to zero because there's an infinite supply of everything else?
Bingo. We're trading artistic soul for efficient average slop.
Yeah, why spend hours on something AI can do instantly?
And that's exactly the problem. Now, I would argue this is a bad mindset, but it's hard to avoid the idea that your effort's value starts to disappear. Number 4, conversations won't feel real anymore. AI is already writing emails, texts, and responses. Soon a lot of what you read won't be written by a human. Humanity is already starting to break off into little silos, and it's only going to get worse. Call center trees are being run by AI bot operators that sound real. Over half of all posts on social media are AI generated. There have been top songs on Spotify that turned out to be totally AI. So you're becoming less and less engaged with humanity. This brings about a coarsening society, and that is never a good thing.
Wait, so my favorite song might be AI?
Correct. And the scary part, you might not even be able to tell. Number 3, expectations go through the roof. Here's how this always goes. AIs make something faster. That becomes the new normal. Now everyone expects it, all the time. Faster replies, better work, higher output.
So AI doesn't reduce pressure, it raises it.
Potentially. Now you're compelled to use AI. It's not an option. If you don't, someone else will, and you are then competing with a machine that doesn't sleep. So good luck with that. There's something deeply satisfying about doing something difficult on your own. Learning, struggling, figuring it out. People are being pressured to use AI, and that takes a small slice of humanity away from the output, even if you only use it to help.
So even if the result is good, it doesn't feel the same.
Exactly. When everything is easy, nothing feels like an accomplishment. Number 2, your brain gets lazy. If AI handles writing, art, design, planning, problem solving, thinking, what exactly are you practicing?
Scrolling?
Correct. Skills don't disappear overnight. They erode quietly, slowly over time. And before you know it, certain skills in humans disappear. And a non-working brain slowly deteriorates and gets dumber. So AI will literally make us, as a species, dumber. Does that sound good?
Wait a minute, here. Check out my new AI toothbrush.
AI toothbrush? What could AI possibly add?
Well, it has a personalized brushing algorithm based on my gum line topography and my 3-day history of sugar intake. The app just sent me a notification on my phone.
So you need a phone to brush your teeth. What did the all-knowing dental overlord say exactly?
Well, it said, based on real-time data, your current manual brushstroke velocity is 47% suboptimal for plaque mitigation. Please switch to the vigorous yet gentle mode for the next 45 seconds and then proceed to slightly abrasive but necessary mode.
How much was this thing?
Oh, just $10.
Yeah, that's not so bad.
Well, I did sign up for the monthly $5 teeth wellness add-on.
Number 1, loss of shared culture. This is the big one for me. Up until about 10 years ago, there were things that were widely shared across culture. This included movies, songs, commercials, and other miscellaneous things. Movies like Titanic or Star Wars or Jaws were seen by a very large proportion of the population. While this on its face appears to be unimportant, lines from those movies would be used and understood by almost everyone. May the force be with you. I'll be back. I'm the king of the world. These lines help build a shared culture. The radio used to be the primary way you listened to music. This made hit songs cultural events, and most people knew these songs. If one of these tunes played, it inevitably brought smiles from those in the room. Shared experiences build trust and solidarity. Well, guess what? Today, this is rapidly moving in the other direction. Entertainment silos that are very unique to the individual. You might say, great, I want to listen to my favorite stuff. And that is a positive, but the loss of shared experiences makes the culture splinter and degrade.
So what's the solution?
Well, I'm not sure there is one. People like the customization, and due to the explosion of video, audio, and entertainment options, I think the splintering will only get worse. And that's not a good thing for the country, sadly. So there you have it. The not so rosy outlook for our culture, and more importantly, the country. Do you think I'm exaggerating? Do you have a different take? Let us know in the comments. And if we earned it, subscribe to Waffle Ladders and hit that like button. And as always, keep climbing.
And in the morning, I'm making waffles.